Hey everybody. Okay, so your next project is one of my favorite projects, and you're going to be making a slab mug. This is one that I had made in the past, and I just love it. There's cool texture. It's an organic looking shape, so meaning that it's not perfectly symmetrical, and for me, I didn't want that. I decorated the handle a little bit here at the bottom and left sort of a ragged edge on mine, but my handle is very smooth and very nice. So these kind of organic raggedy look things only work when it contrasts against something that is very neat, crisp, and just made really well. Otherwise, it looks like it was just crummy. It wasn't made very nice. So anyway, I have lots of texture, and so you're going to be making something too. This was another one that I made recently, and this one I also gave it a little tiny decoration on the foot. It's got a flat bottom, which you always make sure is smooth so it doesn't scratch your table. This one as well. This one has a smooth bottom as well. That's what I'm trying to say. And these ones are kind of like little short ones with a little tiny handle that's rounded. I don't really want to hold it by the handle right now because it's in the bone dry phase, so it's very fragile. The inside of all of the mugs are seamless. They're smooth, and it's so important that the seams are very smooth, because if you have any cracks in them, you're not going to be able to use them, because you can trap moisture, and then the moisture can grow bacteria, and so it's just no good. So you don't want any kind of cracks in there. Make sure that you seal everything up good. In the video that I'm going to attach, she does a really great job making some cool mugs, and she also gives you a couple examples of how to make a few different styles of mugs. She likes the seam to show, and that's completely up to you. I prefer the seam not to show, so on mine you wouldn't be able to tell where I put it together, and I prefer it that way. Same with this one, you can't tell exactly where the seam is. And there's no right or wrong way. It's a personal preference. So if you want to keep the seam on yours, you can. This was the bottom of, oh, we got a little piece here. This was the bottom of a expo marker, and then I just used one of those corn ends here to make that little circle. And then I don't remember what this is. This is just a cap to something I pushed in. So you can find different things. This was the corner to a square, which is right here. I just used the corner of it. This was another cap to a marker, I think. These little rectangles with the dot was the bottom of a highlighter, one of these little baby highlighters. It's just this rectangle. I don't know if you can see that, if it's focusing in very well on it. There you go. So you can use all sorts of stuff, anything that you like. Have fun with this project. Like I said, this is one of my favorite projects. Try not to get too thick. The thick mugs are also uncomfortable. Just like a weird rim for your lip. It's kind of uncomfortable to drink out of. It just gets heavy and blah. So try to keep it thin and have lots of fun with this one. Oh, and also post any questions, and no question is a bad question, so post them all, because most likely if you have a question, someone else probably has the same one.